Aquí estamos MC Coyote, DJ Fluffy, DJ Ramen on behalf of Siempre Tejano Radio. Aquí estamos con Henry de Reina and the biggest Tejano nightclub, Area 45 aquí in Houston. Henry, thank you so much for doing this and on behalf of Siempre Tejano Radio.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to ask you this. How do you do it, like, being on the road, like, what, 4 days?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, this is probably the longest weekend that we've been on the road for a while. So we're in the studio during the week, and then of course we played in Corpus, we played McAllen yesterday, and then now we're here in Houston. But I mean, we love what we do. I mean, some of the guys are tired, but at the end of the day, the adrenaline is just, I mean, seeing the people, it just gets you excited. You know?
So you think you're in the studio now? So that means, are you working on a new CD coming out?
Yeah.
When is it coming out?
I honestly couldn't tell you, but I couldn't tell you because I don't know. But we're probably looking at maybe April at the latest.
And then new duets coming out?
Actually, yes. We have well, we're keeping our fingers crossed. We're gonna keep it a surprise. But let me just say that our producer it just keeps getting better and better. I think that the fans are gonna be pleasantly surprised.
Wow, when I seen you with Jesse Turner and Lefty Joe.
Yes.
And I think I saw something on Facebook that you all were practicing or whatever.
Well, we were working on some new material. And, you know, we just have such a close relationship with, you know, Lucky, with Turner, well, Jesse Turner from Grupo Signo and Signo. You know, we're also with the same family, the same record label, Freddie Records. And so, you know, we just have such a good relationship. We just get together, we collaborate on songs. And that day we were working on some new songs. So, and actually those are some of the songs that they later went and recorded in the studio the following week. So we were prepping for the album.
TTMA in San Antonio, Fanfare, you guys are going to be there or?
We're trying to, actually we're booked here in Houston the day of Fanfare. So I think we're not going to be able to make it, unfortunately, for Fanfare, but you know, we're always been a part of the Fanfare, always been there. Unfortunately, this year we're probably not going to be there, but we are going to be in Houston, which is it's a good positive.
How does Elida get ready when you're about to get on the stage? What do you do to get ready for the crowd there?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I have a lot of positive people around me, starting with my band, you know, and I think that's really important for an artist that you surround yourself with good people and people that love you and that nurture you and you know, in this industry that's really hard to come by. I think that's why it's so hard for a lot of bands to really make it, because they don't have that support system. We're just very fortunate. We have a great chemistry, like the band and us. The band and myself, we're a family on the road, so we encourage each other a lot. You know, we're there for each other when it comes to the personal, and then of course the business side of it. I mean, it just clicks, and I think that's really important. You have to be a team player, but you know, it doesn't. It helps when you know, take a little shot of tequila to help calm the nerves, you know. But other than that, I mean, it really is the chemistry. I mean, that's the key.
Wow. También, you know, all these talent, you know, young females coming up, singing and stuff like that. I know there's La Güerita del Valle coming up también. I mean, and other bands, other bands, all in general. I mean, in this business, how do you you support them? You también, like, you know, especially like the female artists like you are, you know, Land Grammy.
Well, I mean, somebody help me get started, and it's like, you gotta pay it forward, like they say. And whenever I hear of a female that wants to come up and sing a song with me, I mean, I'm first of all, I'm flattered that they would even want to come and sing a song with me. But we always gotta pay it forward and help each other out, because, you know, back in the day when I started, somebody helped me out, and so I think it's important to always, you know, support the industry, the Tejano industry. And especially, you know, the way that the industry is now, you know, we don't have a lot of record labels, but thank God, you know, we have YouTube, we have, you know, Twitter, we have all this media outlet where we can actually go on, you know, we can go on Facebook and put a little video of our, our music and get it out there. When I started, I didn't have that. So I would go to quinceañeras, I would go to weddings, and I would ask them, the band, hey, can I sing a song? I would learn traditional songs like Amor Eres Tú, I'm sorry, I would say that Amor Eres Tú, Amor Eterno, Rocío Dúrcal. I would learn the traditional songs, Solamente Una Vez, songs that are universal, that most bands are going to know, and I would just get on up there, and sometimes it would make faces like, oh, please, Lord, she's probably going to be terrible, but then you know what, I would prove them wrong. And you gotta have a really positive attitude, and especially in our industry, especially for a female. You know what? Even for a male artist nowadays, it's difficult in the tejano industry. But you do have those outlets. You have YouTube, or you can look at Justin Bieber. We just actually there's a norteño Justin Bieber that just came out. I don't remember his name, but I mean that is such a huge way to reach out to the people through the internet.
Well, since you brought that up about the music industry females, you being a female tejano artist,
yes. How
hard is it in the tejano industry for that?
Well, let me say it's damn hard. I'll put it straight out there, because you know what, you have to work harder than a man. You do. It's tougher. It's not easy, but you have to, again, going back to the same thing, you have to be a team player. You can't be a diva about it. You have to, I don't know, and what I say by that is, what I mean by that is that I struggled in the beginning. We struggled. We would travel in a van. We wouldn't even have money to pay for food. We would buy groceries. We would buy bread and bologna and cheese, and we roughed it out. We would stop in a picnic. You know what? But those are some of the best times of my life, because we grew so close as a group, and we were able to record songs like Luna Llena, Sigo Amando, like just Duele, beautiful songs like that, and it's made me the person that I am today, and it's because of all the struggles that I went through back in the day, and all the ups and downs, and you learn from all the mistakes that you made along the way. And nothing, like they say, nothing happens overnight. I've been doing this 20 years now, and so I started at a very tender age, but from the age of 9, I knew what I wanted to do in life, and that was to sing tejano music. And I think that's very important too for any artist, is that I think they know. It's just a feeling that you have within your inner being, that you just know that someday you just gotta have a lot of ánimo. I think that's the most important thing. You have to have a lot of determination, and there's gonna be a lot of disappointments along a lot. But you know what? That's what makes you a better person.
Wow. También bringing that up, también just a question like this, like man, since you're like so talented, Land Grammy Awards, and all this stuff, do you like help somebody out, like on a charity or something like that, or were you working on it or something?
Well, of course, we actually do a lot of benefits. We get a lot of hits on Facebook. Can you please help us here? We try to help out as many people. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone as much as we would like. This is also our career. It's like, we try to help out 1 or 2 families for the month, and then, but this is all, it's like anything. We also have to make a living out of it. So, but you know what? The song Juntos Hasta Morir is a big, it's been a big hit for us because of the message that's behind the song, which is, at the time I had a friend who had, just recently found out that she had stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and so I wanted to dedicate something to her before she passed away. And it just so happened that at the time, Lalo and Lucky Joe were working on the song called Juntos Hasta Morir, and you know what? We based the video around the song, and it just worked. Before we knew it, so many people. I never imagined that it was going to become as big a hit as it did, but I think that it had everything to do with the message, the video, that people could definitely relate, because they had a family member that had been stricken by it. Perhaps, they had somebody family that either had passed away or was battling, this awful disease. And so, we're always about helping people as much as we can. I wish we could help everybody.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. I mean, it's a very emotional song. I mean, I've seen the video and stuff like that, and like you said, sometimes, like what you said, it's a job.
Yes.
Sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't, and so she's really saying that I'm sorry, but sometimes you can't.
I wish I can, and people have inboxed me at times, and as much as I want to, help them, it's difficult sometimes because, like, let's say we just finished doing something, but whatever we can do, either way we donate. We try to donate shirts or autographed shirts, even though we cannot show up, we can't be there, but we always try to help out in some way. Like I said, we give them CDs to give away for raffles or T-shirts, CDs, or whatever we can to help.
Selena, thank you very much for the interview. I know you got some fans out there waiting for you. They want to take a picture with you, autograph. If you can, please send out a shout out to Fat Boy and Gilbert from Tejano. Fat Boy said he is your biggest fan.
Thank you.
So you got it from here. Look, él también es nuestro shout out, Fat Boy. Y una forgana, siempre Tejano. Damas y caballeros, thank you so much, Raza. Aunque se llama MC Coyote, DJ Flippy, and DJ Rodman. Keep it Tejano. Siempre Tejano.
Definitely.
Thank you. Take your time.
Thank you.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Without the beer.
Okay.
Keep it this way.
One more. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, you want to-
Yeah.
Let me take one with you.